Hey everyone, Two Angry Frogs here, and there are big changes coming to player banks. In patch 11.2, Blizzard has completely revamped banks, and what you see will be very different and familiar at the same time. In this video, we're giving a quick rundown of what is coming and what you need to do, so let's jump right in. Looking at the way player banks are currently set up, there are some issues. First, everything is handled in separate bags, which can make keeping things organized a bit of a nightmare. And for anyone that is an organization freak, this kind of thing drives us crazy. Second, you have multiple ways of storing things. You have your bank, possibly void storage, a specific reagent bank, separate bags, and so on. This makes keeping track of what you have somewhat difficult. Not only that, there are big limitations on what can and cannot be put in void storage, so it is limited in its function. You can only store non-stacked, non-unique items, and it costs gold every time you use it to deposit. So what is changing and what does it look like now? Well, it looks a lot like our Warband bank. Each of your character banks will be upgraded when you first log in after patch 11.2 goes live. Spaces for extra bags and the reagent bank will be removed, and you will no longer have access to void storage. In their place is a bank with 6 tabs. For any character at level 80 when patch 11.2 goes live, all 6 tabs will be unlocked automatically. For characters under level 80, the number of tabs unlocked is dependent on several things. First, you'll get 1 tab automatically for the removed reagent bank. Second, you'll get a tab for each void storage tab that you have purchased. Finally, you'll get a tab open for each slot that you purchased for an extra bag in your old bank. All of these are combined for up to a maximum of 6 tabs in the new bank. Locked tabs will need to be purchased, but they are not cost prohibitive. Tabs start at 1 gold for the first and increase with each tab purchased, with the final tab costing 5,000 gold. So you'll be able to purchase all 6 for under 10,000 gold. Each tab has multiple settings and filters for organizing your bank, similar to what you have for your warband. Any tab can serve as what used to be the reagent bank, and you'll be able to craft from the bank like you do now. You have the option of renaming bank tabs, setting them up for legacy items only, and you can use multiple filters to narrow tabs down further. With all of this change, you'll actually have more space. The old configuration of bank, reagent bank, bags, and void storage had a maximum of 538 available spaces. With the new bank, each tab has 98 spaces, so a total of 588 or 50 more. So what should you do before August 5th? If you were playing at the beginning of War Within, you may recall issues players were having when the Warband banks went live. When you first logged in, bank conversions were performed to support the Warband bank for all of your characters. Some unfortunate players ran into losing items and gold when the conversion was performed, and there was no way, according to Blizzard, to retrieve what had been lost. So to be safe, you should consider moving any gold and anything of value from your bank to your inventory. The second thing is to check your void storage. As with your bank, move anything of value to your inventory. Also note that everything in void storage is being moved into the new bank tabs. So it might be a good time to go through what you have and decide if you want it all before it's all moved and eats up a lot of your new bank space. Blizzard has specifically pointed out that the first time players log into their characters in 11.2 and interact with the bank, the process may take a while. In addition, until the conversion is completed, access to your bank will be disabled. So with less than 3 weeks until patch release, this seems like a big one to drop on us. And for those that have been dropping stuff in their void storage for the last 20 years, or have a lot of alt characters, it will take time trying to figure out how to move all of your things. In the end, the new bank may be a good thing, but getting there may be a little painful. As always, let us know your thoughts and any questions you have down below in the comments. And make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so you always know what's coming up next. And a special shout out to our members for your continued support. We thank you very much. And everyone, have a great day.